There was a philosopher and poet named Iris Murdoch in the 1900s, and she wrote about unselfing. Unselfing. What does that mean? Yes, good question. So selfing, I guess, the opposite would be just paying attention to oneself. Just being very much in what I need, what I want mindset. Unselfing would be connecting more to the greater whole that we're all part of. So she calls it a gladsome relaxing of the spirit. A gladsome relaxing of the spirit of our essential nature into the shared pulse of existence. And she talks about how when she's feeling down or anxious or just very self-focused, and a kestrel came by her window. Obviously not right here, but a kestrel came by her window, and she was completely taken by the fact that there was a kestrel. And she's watching the kestrel, and all of her self-focused agita just disappeared. And yes?
What is a kestrel?
It's a bird of prey. Oh. And usually by the sea. And she, after the kestrel had flown off, she was still left in a very different mental state than she was before she saw the bird. So I have a bird story across the street from my house, my neighbor's house, right across the street. This is not a beautiful story, but there's beauty in it. There is a deer carcass, and there were 12 turkey vultures. And they were amazing. Like, they were huge, and they were hopping about, and I was just very taken with watching the shenanigans going on across the street. I couldn't really see any details, so it was okay. But like, same thing. It's like we see something in nature, and it so captures our attention that perhaps our self-focus, our self-indulgent focus shifts, and we become aware that we are part of the shared pulse of existence. I imagine everyone has had moments like that, experience like that. Yeah. Emerson, as in Ralph Waldo, says, the question of beauty takes us out of surfaces to thinking of the foundation of things. Even deer carcasses and turkey vultures have a certain beauty. The beauty in the way in which nature moves through things, and things recycle into the ebb and flow. And so I wanted to focus this morning in moving out of the surface of things and into the foundation of things, as that being where that pulse of connection exists. So that's what we're going to focus on this morning, because we are part of that pulse of existence. So please lengthen through your spine. Close your eyes. Find your breath as one of the manifestations of that pulse of existence. And here in the studio, we have the door open, and we can hear the cicadas outside. This pulse of sound that rises and falls and ebbs and flows. And maybe for those of you at home, there is some bird call or nature coming in through your windows. So just listen for a moment as you breathe. Remind yourself That of course yourself is important, and of course all the things that we are concerned with in our lives that make us self-focused are important, but they sit within the context of this larger whole. And when we reconnect to that larger whole, that larger context, it helps us order our thinking and remember what is most important at the foundation of things. And joining your palms together in front of your heart, we'll chant. And it's fine if you don't want to chant, no problem. You can just sit and listen. Or you might consider humming, because the act of humming, where you're not saying the words, you're just humming the melody, helps to calm the nervous system. So just an invitation. Taking a breath. To that greater whole, to the beauty at the foundation of things, take a moment to bow your head. Lifting your head, open your eyes. We're going to start lying down on our backs. So make your way down. Have a block where you can reach it. You won't need it right away. And have nothing at the head of your mat, because we're going to take the arms overhead. I want you to be able to reach without stuff. Connect to your breath. Again, bring your ears to hear nature around us. And if there's nothing that you can hear at home, hear your own breath. And pull your knees tight into your chest, hug yourself. Lift your head up towards your knees, rounding your spine. And then stretch arms and legs all the way out, putting the head back down, reaching yourself long out into this existence. Exhale, pull the knees in, catch them, lift the head. And inhale, stretch out as long as you can. Exhale, pull in, embrace yourself, and then stretch again, out long. One more time, pull in, hug in, stretch out. And then bring the arms beside you, bend the knees, feet on the floor. We're going to do a supine, lying down, cat-cow. So pull the knees again into the chest, lift the head. Then put the feet down, knees bent, and lift the hips. And then again, head up, knees in. So you're rounding the spine like a cat. And then putting the feet down, lift the hips like cow. Take a few more at your own pace, just moving with your breath. Pulling into what is at the foundation of things, what really matters. Okay, I take that back. Everything really matters. Not to say that the things we're challenged by and working with don't matter, but to remember the bigger context in which they exist. So unselfing a little bit. Because of course ourselves are vastly important. We don't want to disappear, although sometimes maybe we do want to disappear. But the fact is we're not going to disappear. And next time you lift up to bridge pose, grab your block and place it under your pelvis in the supported bridge pose. And then rock your shoulders underneath you so your spine is lifted off the floor a little bit. And settle your sacrum heavy onto the block. The foundation of a pose is every part of the body that's touching the floor, either directly or through a prop like the block. So the foundation of this pose at the moment is the 2 feet, the sacrum, the shoulders, the back of the arms, and the back of the head. Take a deep breath in here. A slow breath out. And stretch the arms to the sky, keeping the shoulders on the floor, arms straight up. And without lifting the shoulders, lower the arms overhead, touch the thumbs to the floor. Lift the hips up off the block. Put the hips back down on the block. Bring the arms back down beside you. Lift the feet off the floor, pulling the knees towards the chest, not all the way in because you don't want to roll off the block. You want to keep the sacrum on the block. Then exhale, place the feet back down on the floor slowly. So you're using your core to lower the feet. Stretch the arms again to the sky, breathe in. Reach the thumbs overhead, touch the floor if you reach. Lift the hips up off the block. Hips back down. Arms beside you, knees in. Lower the feet as slowly as you can, controlling the movement with the muscles of your core. When the feet come all the way down, take a breath in. Lift the arms again to the sky. Thumbs overhead, hips up off the block. Feel your gluteal muscles engaging to do that lifting, the hamstring muscles engaging. Hips back down, arms beside you, knees in. Lower the feet slowly, but move them further away from you as you go to put them down. So you're in a longer bridge when they reach the floor. Keep them in that longer bridge. Lift the arms up overhead, reach the thumbs back behind you. Lift the hips up off the floor and feel how the muscles work differently with the feet further away to lift up the hips. Hips down, arms beside you, pull the knees in, breathe in. Lower the feet again even further away, going for an even longer bridge pose. but feet down. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Arms overhead, breathe out. Hips up. And feel how this is also different. So don't slide your feet in. Keep them where they are. And feel how it's different, maybe harder. And then hips down. Arms beside you. Pull the knees in, breathe in. And then lower the feet, but bring them as close to the block as you can. So it's a very short bridge. Arms up to the sky, arms overhead, and hips up, and feel the difference here and what muscles are being used. But always the foundation is what's pressed into. Bring the hips down, bring the arms beside you, pull the knees in, and this time stretch the legs to the sky. Stretch them up as straight as they will go. And with them as straight up as they will go, circle your feet to the right. Big circles, so not the legs, just the feet at the ankle joint, just circling the feet. And then circle the feet the other way. Then point and flex the feet. Lower the legs 1/3 of the way down, keeping them straight. Keep them there. Lower just the right leg all the way to the floor. Tap the heel to the floor. Lift the right leg back up. Left leg down. Tap to the floor. Left leg back up. Right side again. If this feels too strenuous, you can always bend the right leg. You could also bend the left leg. Right leg back up. Left leg. Tap the floor. Back up, one more time each side. Right leg. And up. Left leg. And up. Legs right over the hips. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, reach the arms overhead, thumbs to the foundation. Feet to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Slowly lower the feet to the floor, back to bridge pose, bend the knees, and take whichever shape of bridge you like. The long bridge, the short bridge, the regular bridge with knees right over ankles. Lift the hips one last time. Remove the block and put the hips down on the floor. Pull your knees into your chest, hug yourself, lift your head. Cat. Stretch the legs all the way out long, arms long, overhead, breathe in. Stretch as long as you can. Everything on the floor. Exhale, pull in, knees into chest, head lifted. And again, extend. Last time, pull in a tight little ball. Yourself, and then unself, and stretch yourself out into the context, into nature. And exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands back down, roll to your side, and come to all fours, hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide. Curl your toes under. We're going to be lifting to downward facing dog. Before you lift up, really anchor your foundation. So ball of the index finger, mound of the thumb, mound of the pinky, outer edge of the heel of the hand, and all 10 finger pads under your nails. Press down. Yes. Then soften your upper back and bring your shoulder blades onto your heart, connecting to the beauty inside of you. Lift your knees and hips. And press all the way up and back into downward facing dog. And then pedal your feet as you wish. Stretch out your body. Pulse with your breath. Take one more breath. And then walk or hop your feet forward, Uttanasana. Straighten your legs, hands on shins or blocks or the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Inhale again, lengthen, come part way up, support your back. Exhale and fold in. And one more time, inhale, lengthen. Diane, it looks like your hands are right there at the floor level. Exhale and fold in. Yeah. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky, stretch up. And stretch like you did on the floor. So stretch as long as you can. Stretch into the context. Stretch into nature. Into the cicadas, the turkey vultures, the kestrels, the trees. Exhale, bring your hands down and into your heart. Good. We'll do a Surya Namaskar to honor the sun, which brings light and warmth and life to all of nature on this planet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. So if you don't have room to go out to the side when you take your arms up, just take them forward because you do need to be at the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold in. And inhale, step right foot back, lunge. And just pause here and breathe, stretching through your right leg, breathe forward through your spine, and we'll twist left arm to the sky. And as you twist, turn your gaze and look up or look out and open yourself to the beauty that's here. Exhale, hand down, left foot back, down face dog. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, either knees up or knees down. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to the ground. Press the shoelace side of the feet strongly down. And then, when we were in bridge and we were lying on our backs and we rolled the shoulders underneath us, do that here, the same action. So you're going to roll your shoulders in towards your body, up away from the floor, engaging the shoulder blades onto the back. Press the feet down, lift the head, the shoulders, the chest into cobra pose. And draw your heart forward, an offering of yourself to the greater self of everything. The greater whole. Exhale back to dog pose. Breathing in, step forward with your right foot, lunge. And get steady here. So foundation is right foot, left toes, left hand, because we're going to lift the right arm up and twist. So twist yourself to your right, lean your head back, your ears back. Then exhale, bring the right hand down, left foot forward. Straighten the legs. Inhale and rise all the way up, arms forward if you don't have room, out to the side. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, step back with the left foot, lunge. This time, arms to the sky. Stretch up and stretch out, unselfing, by reaching into the beauty of nature, the whole that we are a part of. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot back, down face dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower to the floor. Shoulders back, heart forward, lift into your back bend, cobra pose or up dog, top of the feet flat. Good, Miriam, shoulders back, yes. Exhale, down face dog. Breathing in, step the left foot forward, lunge. Arms to the sky, right leg straight. Deep breath in, stretching out. Exhale, hands back down to the floor. Step forward with your right foot. Inhale, reach your arms forward and rise all the way up. And exhale, hands into your heart. Please turn sideways on your mat so you're facing the long edge of your mat. If you're in the studio, you can face the river. Are we okay heat-wise, or do we need the AC? Okay. Take a wide stance. And feel your foundation here. What tends to happen in this pose is we either tend to push the weight into the pinky edge of the foot or drop the weight into the big toe edge of the foot. See if you're doing one or the other. And then see if you can make it balanced. So the four corners of your feet, like the four corners of your hands, are evenly pressing down into the floor. Good. Go a little bit wider with your feet. Then lace the hands together behind your back and do that same rotation of the arms to roll the shoulders back, the shoulder blades onto the back and the heart to the sky. Good. Then tone the muscles of the belly and the legs. Lift the hands up off the back. Add a little baby back bend, heart to the sky in acknowledgement of all we're part of. And then bend forward, bringing the crown of the head down towards the floor, pointing your knuckles towards the ceiling, staying strong and steady in your legs. Shift your weight a little bit forward, because when we come into this pose, we often shift back into the heels. But just as we want to be even left and right sides of the feet, see if you can be even front and back of the feet as well. Firm the inner thighs. Take one more breath. Then release the hands to the floor in front of you. And add your hands to the foundation. Breathe in, stretch your spine forward. Keep your gaze down. And as you breathe out, release the crown of the head down towards the floor. So in a way, we're doing cat-cow again. Breathe in, arch the back. Breathe out, round the spine. One more time, inhale and arch. And exhale and round. Bring the hands to the hips, lift the head, lift the shoulders. Do the external rotation with your upper arms so the chest is open and come all the way up to stand. Turn the right foot 90 degrees out. Open the arms out to the sides, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right hand down to the shin or the floor, left arm to the sky. Because the front foot tends to have more weight coming into it, to create a balanced foundation, push down more into your back foot, your left foot. Scoop the right hip under, lean your head back, your ears back, and then stretch your awareness out beyond yourself into the greater whole. And know that we can be both self-focused and greater whole focused at the same time. Take one more breath. Good. Come up, keeping the legs straight. Keep the feet the way they are. Reverse triangle pose, left hand behind you to your left thigh, right arm over your right ear, stretching back to the left. Move the top of your left thigh bone back in space, the top of the left thigh bone, nice B. And then from the core of your pelvis, push down into the earth, down into your foundation. And if you now find that there's more weight going into your left foot, push down more into your right. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up, arms wide. Parallel the feet. Lace the hands again behind the back. We're going to bend forward, so if you need space in front of you, shift a little left and right. Parallel your feet, so the big toes are not turned out, but the feet are pretty parallel. Rotate the shoulders, lift through your heart, add a little back bend, drawing the knuckles down towards the floor and away from your buttocks. Then exhale, fold forward, do it with control. So use the muscles of the legs, the muscles of the core to take you down. Keeping the knuckles clasped, shift your torso to your right. Pull back with your left hip. Shift your torso to your left.
pull back with your right hip. Come to center, release the crown of the head further down towards the earth. Then release the hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine, arch your back. Exhale, fold in. And pressing down strongly, stand all the way up. Push down into your legs, sweep your arms out to the sides. Turn your left foot 90 degrees out. Trikonasana, left hand down. And see if you can create a balance between focusing on yourself by pulling in, pulling awareness in, pulling muscles in, and focusing on the context, on the larger pulse of life around you by stretching awareness and body out so that you're doing both at once. Take another breath here. Paula, pull your left hip down, more outer spiral left hip. Yeah. And then inhale, lift yourself all the way back up into reverse triangle pose. Right hand to the right thigh, top of the right thigh bone back, stretching to the left, the right, stretching to the right. Take another breath. Beautiful. Inhale yourself all the way back up, parallel your feet. Place the hands again, last time, together behind your back. Take the opposite finger clasp. Roll the shoulders back. Add a little back bend, strong in your feet, strong in your legs, and exhale, fold forward, knuckles towards the sky. Without moving your pelvis, shift your torso to your left, pull the right hip back. Shift your torso to the right, pull the left hip back. Bring your torso to center. Release your hands down to the floor. Inhale, arch the back, lift the head, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold. This time as you lengthen, bend your knees, step or hop your feet together. Press down into your feet, reach your arms to the sky, rise all the way up to stand and stretch as tall as you can. Exhale, hands into your heart. Then release the arms by your sides. Take a full deep breath and give yourself a moment to unself, to connect, to remember. Please move your mats to the wall for L pose at the wall. So we're all going to practice L pose at the wall. We could put 3 people up here on this short piece of wall and everybody else here on the long piece of wall. George, just come.
Just stay in the back, get out of everybody's.
It's not such a crowded class. We're good. Can we make space for George somewhere? Thank you. All right. So come down to hands and knees, please, with your feet against the wall, the radiator, and your hands on the floor. Come to hands and knees. Feet against radiator. And then look at your hands and set them as a really clear foundation. So press into ball of the index finger, outer edge of the heel, inner edge of the heel of the hand, ball of the pinky, outer edge of the heel of the hand, and all 10 fingernails and finger pads. Lift the head, externally rotate the upper arms without moving your hands to bring the shoulder blades onto your back. Take a deep breath in. Remember, bigger context than just you doing this pose. Lift up your knees and your hips. Now, for those of you who are not going to lift your feet, you will stay here. For those of you who are going to lift your feet, step your foot up to the height of your hip, not too high. Other foot up to the height of your hip, not too high. Yeah, nice, Miriam.
Good. That was good. Good, good. You're good. You're good. Move your chest back towards the wall. Yeah, look at the wall. Chest back towards the wall. That's fine, George. But walk your feet down and lift your hips up a little bit. Yeah. Phyllis,
Yeah.
come down. Do you see how Paola's making an L shape here? Yes. You're making like a plank shape. Exhale and come all the way down.
Okay.
So we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to help you.
So L shape.
An L shape.
Okay.
So take a breath, take a rest, take a moment. Okay, and then feet up. And then hips up, up, and back towards me. Yes, and chest towards the wall. So where I'm pressing you,
Like
you
this,
press
right?
that way. You go that way. Press your chest. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes.
That's tough.
Yes, it is.
I have a weak knee, but okay, I'll keep trying. So I got the
Set up
form.
yourself again. Hands and knees.
Okay.
Feet back against the radiator. For those of you for whom L pose is a comfortable thing, you can do one leg up and then switch and do the other leg up. Externally rotate the upper arms, claw the floor. Step one foot up the height of your hip, the other foot up the height of your hip. Yep. Press the legs straight as you press your chest towards the wall. That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll wear a different shirt next week.
Just tuck it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Very nice, Miriam. Yes. You okay there, B? Mm-hmm. Nice, Lori. Okay, come down and rest. So we're going to do one last one. Focus on unselfing. Because I think this pose brings up a lot of selfing. Oh, my wrists. Oh, my back. Oh, my shoulders. Oh, my this. Oh, my that. Oh, I can't this, that. May be all true. But rather than having that be the focus, have the focus be, I am part of something so big and so vast that is going to encompass me through my entire life. When my life is over, I'm going to be just merged back into whatever that bigness is. And when I connect to that bigness, sometimes the tightness of being in my little selfing releases a little bit. And that's a relief, at least for me. So if you're going to do L pose and take a foot up, reach that foot out into the bigger hole. If you're coming to keep your feet on the wall, push your feet out into the bigger hole. If you're keeping your feet on the floor, push from your heart down into your hands into that bigger hole. We can all practice. So last L pose. You go. You know what to do. You go. Unself yourself. Yeah, nice, Diane. Good variation. Unself yourself. Self into the vastness. Hips up, hips up. Hips up, chest back. Hips up, chest back. Beautiful, Emisha. Nice, Jackie. Excellent. Walk your feet down. Come all the way down. So your feet go up only as high as your hips. It's not that high. Yeah, then hips up, hips up, hips up, hips up. Chest back. Yes, that's it. Chest back more. Yes. You got it. Well done. Child's pose. Rest your head down. Bow to the earth, to the vastness, and to the beauty. That is the foundation of everything.
all of this. And do a gladsome relaxing of the spirit to feel the shared pulse of existence. A gladsome relaxing of the spirit. Deep breath in. A slow breath out. Slowly lift yourself back up and bring your mats back to your place. Thank you all for your practice of L pose. We practice, and it's just a practice. It's just a practice.
Go on YouTube, L pose.
No, you come back next week and we'll do L pose. We practice. We don't have to nail it.
But it's also a visual. I'm a visual learner.
Yes.
So.
Yes, visual's always good. All right, please come up to stand, my friends. Stand at the top of the mat. Bring the right hand to the hip. So we're going to balance on one leg. If you need extra support, this is your heads up. Firm the right leg. So self. Pull into yourself, into what stabilizes you, into the strength of your body, however you categorize that. Then bend the left leg up behind you with your left hand catch the top of the foot. Pull the heel towards the buttock into yourself. Move the knee back in space. Draw your tailbone down. Pull pubic bone up towards navel. And then no matter what your right hand's doing, if it's on the hip or it's holding on to something, both shoulders external rotation. So both shoulders going to roll back like we did in bridge pose. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale and release. Left foot down. Switch hands. Self your left leg. Pull in, make strong. Bend the right leg up behind you, catch the top of the foot. Move the knee back in space, pull the heel towards the buttock, pull the tailbone down. Pubis up towards navel, and then both shoulders, roll them back. Squeeze your right elbow in towards the midline. Yeah, nice, Beth. One more breath. And exhale and release. Shifting to the first side again, so we're going to pull in like we just did, and then we're going to open out into Natarajasana, the Lord of the Dance pose, the goddess of the dance pose, and really extend ourselves beyond. Self is going to hold steady, but we're going to reach out beyond self. Right hand to the hip, or to hold. Firm the right leg, muscles to bone. Feel it. Feel your leg. Bend up the left leg behind you, catch the foot. Feel the floor under your right foot. The four corners, good. Self first, pull in. Externally rotate, shoulders back. Then kick the foot back and lean forward. So options here, you can keep the right hand on the hip, you can hold on to whatever you're holding on to with your right hand, or you can extend the right arm forward. So one thing that is reaching back for all of us is the left foot. It's reaching back and it's reaching up. It's reaching out. Keep the pelvis level. Diane, roll the left hip down towards the floor a little bit more. Yeah. And then foot straight up and back. So the hip's not turning, just the foot's going up. Take one more breath. And bring yourself all the way back up. Kathy, find to hold on, but then wean yourself off. Best you can. Connect to the breath. So we're going to do the second side. If you want to turn around so your other hand is holding on to whatever you're holding on to, that's fine. Left hand to your hip. Self your left leg. Here I am.
push down into the floor in this body, this self today. And then bend up the right leg, reach back, catch the foot. Externally rotate both arms. Begin to hinge forward, kicking the right foot back. That's beautiful, Amisha. And then left hand extends or holds as needed. Pelvis square. Belly strong. Breathe. Deep breath in. Kick the foot back. Kathy, foot back and up. Yes. Back and up. Shoulder back and up. Yes. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release. Okay. Shake it out a little bit because we're going to do it again. Questions before we go to the first side again? Are you able to hold the self and the bigger context in your awareness? Maybe all the focus is just on holding the balance. It's okay, either way. It's just the practice. We're in a practice. So there's an invitation and you practice in the way that serves you. Right hand to the right hip. Self your right leg. Firm, strong, steady. Connect to your breath. Shoulders back. Lift up the left leg behind you. Kick the left foot back as you lean forward any amount. Kick the foot back and up without rolling the hip up. And then right arm extending. So this time around, hold as long as you want. It can be a short hold, can be a long hold, can be any kind of hold. Stay in the pose as long as you want. Hold me until you get there. Kick your foot back, lean forward, stretch your arms straight. And breathe. Nice, Kathy. Exhale and release. I don't know if it's because the wall is there, so it's inviting you to lean into it. Yeah.
It pulls me.
Move over a little.
Yeah.
Self into your left leg. Firm the muscles to the bones. Push the four corners of the foot into the floor. Left hand to the left hip. Connect to the breath. Bend up the right leg. Catch the foot. Roll the shoulders. Lift the heart. Tailbone down. Hinge forward. And maybe extend the left arm. Just take your time. There's no rush. The trees around us are not rushing. The cicadas are not rushing. Just be in your breath. Hold the pose as long as you want. Practicing. Unselfing. Land the feet back to the earth. Sweep the arms to the sky. Breathe in. And exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale again to lengthen. Exhale, step both feet back, downward facing dog. Take a full stretch. Plank pose. Knees up or down. Exhale, lower to the floor. Flip to the shoelace side of the feet. Rotate the shoulders and lift up into your back bend. Curling your heart forward in recognition and acknowledgement of everything around you. Exhale, dog pose. And child's pose. Bend the knees. Settle the hips back on the heels. Let yourself rest. And as Emerson said, beauty takes us out of surfaces to thinking of the foundation of things. So let yourself settle into the foundation of things, into yourself, your breath. Take one more breath. And bring yourself up. And we're gonna come back to bridge pose where we started. And one of the options we're gonna do is to have the feet on the blocks in bridge pose. So put 2 blocks out in front. Lie down on your back and step your feet onto the blocks. And if the blocks are too far away, wiggle yourself closer to the blocks. And then press the feet into the foundationally into the blocks. Spread the toes, find the 4 corners, parallel your feet. Then tone your legs, bend up your forearms, and inhale, lift up your hips, both hips to the sky. Exhale, settle the hips back down. And move your hips closer to the blocks so that when you lift up, your knees are over your ankles rather than in that longer bridge we were playing with. Inhale again, press the 4 corners of the feet down, lift up the hips, the belly, the chest, reach underneath your back, interlace your fingers and rock onto your outer shoulders, pressing the head down, using the muscles in the back body to lift the hips and keep them lifted. Take one more breath here, then release the hands and lower the hips. Inhale again, lift the hips, bend up the forearms so the fingers are facing the ceiling. Push down into your elbows, your shoulders, the back of your head, and your left foot. Pull the right knee into your chest. Stretch the right leg to the sky. Feel the work that your left leg is doing. Push into the foundation evenly. Lower both hips to the floor. And then the right foot back to the block. Lift up the hips. Roll the shoulders in. Shift the focus into your right foot. Pull the left knee up. Left leg to the sky. Stretch out of yourself into the pulse of existence. Left leg higher. Lower both hips down. And then the left foot down. Okay, we're going to do both feet up to the sky at once. I'm just joking. Okay. That's level like 10 yoga, levitation. Lift up the right leg. Push out of yourself. And then push down into yourself through your left foot and lift up both hips. Stretch a little higher. Lift both hips a little higher. Use your head, use your shoulders, use your elbows. Bend your right foot to the block. Take one more breath. Lift up any amount higher. And exhale, lower the hips down. As we do these different variations, use the awareness of how the pose is different with each variation to bring you into the present moment, to bring you into the pulse of existence. Stretch the left leg to the sky. Push down into the right foot. Lift up the hips. Stretch a little higher, press down a little deeper. Bend the left foot back to the block. Lift both hips high. Open through your heart, breathe in. And exhale and release. All right, we're going to go up one more time, both feet on the blocks. If Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel pose is in your practice and you'd like to do that pose instead of bridge pose, you can keep your feet on the blocks and just take the differing hand position. Everybody else, we will repeat bridge pose, both feet on the blocks, with the invitation to unself. Press down, lift up, hips, belly, chest. Lace the hands under the back if you're doing bridge. Engage the inner thighs towards each other. Lift your heart to the sky. Breathe right where you are. Deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. One more, deep breath in. And exhale and release. Let go of your hands, lower your hips. Pull your knees into your chest. Hug yourself. Rock yourself from side to side. Roll over onto your side, bring yourself up to sit. Move the blocks to the side. And sit with the legs extended wide. And as we worked last week, with your two hands, internally rotate inner thigh, sit bone, both legs. Take the fingertips behind you on the floor. Lift the sides up, roll the shoulders back. Lean forward with the shoulders going back. So you're hinging forward. And then bring the hands in front and press into your foundation. So that's your heels, your calves, your thighs, your buttocks, your fingers. Lift the spine long. And keep going wherever it is that you are going today in your practice. Keeping both the muscles of the legs strong and firm and toned, selfing, and at the same time extending long through your bones, unselfing. Doing both at once. The left leg, do a little bit more internal rotation. Yeah. And then use the muscles to hold it there. Yeah. 3 deep breaths, wherever you are. And after the third breath, walk yourself back up. Twist your torso to your right, fingertips to the floor, framing either side of your right leg, adding the twist to the forward bend. Hinge forward to the right. Keep planting the left hip. It's fine to use a strap around the right foot if that's more helpful. 2 more breaths. Bring yourself back up. Twist the other way. Anchor into steadiness and fold forward. Breathe again. Inhaling, bring yourself up. Take the fingertips again behind you, and without leaning back, rather still leaning forward, Roll the shoulders back, lift through the heart. Push out through your legs. Push down through your legs. Tone your core muscles. Reach your arms to the sky. Keep all of that reaching. Straight up, straight out. Reach a little higher. Push out a little bit longer through your legs. 3 deep breaths. Paula, kidney loop. Yes. One more breath. Exhale, lower the arms down. Pull the knees in. Drop the knees left and right. And we'll start Shavasana again in Supta Baddha Konasana with the 2 blocks. So organize your space, blocks under each thigh, then lying down, and beginning with arms overhead or cactus, or if your shoulders aren't happy with any of that, then just arms beside you. Soften your jaw. Soften into your breath. We're just going to have arms beside you.
It's okay. I stretch this and rotate it across here.
Okay, but it's not really relaxing. We're supposed to be relaxing.
Okay, I can relax.
Good. You do that. Take a gladsome relaxing of the spirit of our essential nature into the shared pulse of existence. A gladsome relaxing of the spirit. No effort, just letting go. Just inviting yourself to connect to something bigger. That we are all made of, a part of, that we've all come from and will return to. This big, beautiful existence, full of light and dark, joy and sorrow. Turkey vultures and hummingbirds. Enjoy your breath. Your arms are still overhead. Bring them now beside you. Palms facing up on the floor. Stretch your legs out long on the floor, moving the blocks a little bit to the side. Relax your feet to the sides.
Bring your awareness to your breath. Begin to deepen your breath, filling and emptying. Bring awareness to your body here in the space that you're in. Begin to awaken it, moving fingers and toes. Pull the knees into your chest and catch them. Hug yourself. And extend yourself out long. Arms overhead, feet out as far as they will go. Stretch and then pull. And again, knees into chest, embracing yourself. And then extend yourself out, unselfing into this world. And one more time, pull in even more tightly. Hug yourself deep in, loving this self that you are. And then stretch it out to be part of everything. Bend the knees, curl to your side, and slowly bring yourself up to sitting. Join your palms together in front of your heart and offer gratitude to this larger pulse of existence that we are all part of. To one another for practicing together today with remembrance of that connection. We'll chant one Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Namaste. Have a beautiful day being part of this existence. You're welcome.
Thank you, Chaya.
Bye, Amisha. Bye, Jackie. Was the audio all okay today?
Happy processing.
Thank you. Be well.